The start of the last segment for the 1100. I've got it back out on the stand, and I have decided that I wanted to try and fix the leaking front anti-dive. And I'm pretty darn sure it's not the O-rings, but I'm going to try to find O-rings. I'm just going to put in the O-rings that will fit in there. I mean, they're going to seal. They may not be Suzuki O-rings, but I'm going to put those in. But really what happened here is I had the anti-dive on, and of course there were 15 pounds of air pressure, which tells me that this system up here is holding air. It's holding air in the forks. So what I did was I pulled this drain plug, and it shot out straight at me and went everywhere. So I just cleaned all that up. But anyhow, so that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that, and I did pull it. It was a little bit of a bitch to get the plunger out of here. It did come. I had to put it in the vise, and I had to use a small punch and a large hammer, of course, and get in through this hole right here and pop on this. This was basically in the top of this, like so, and then it goes in there, and then the keeper goes over it. So when you pull that out comes this plunger. So the seal in here could be the issue why it's leaking, or the O-ring seal. And this O-ring seal looks more suspect to me. It was, I've cleaned this stuff up. It was rusty and corroded. It was really bad in there. And so I've cleaned it up, and I turned this seal around, and it all of a sudden wanted to really seal against this plunger. So that plunger goes into that seal, just like so, and then comes out through the top, and that's what gets pushed down and adjusts the anti-dive. So by turning that seal around, I think I've got a good enough seal there. None of these parts you can buy. They don't even have a part number. You have to buy the whole unit, and it's about 75, 80, 85 bucks. So I'm going to try to do a little fix. So I've got O-rings, and I'm going to try and match up an O-ring here, match up two O-rings there, and put this sucker back together and see if I can keep it from leaking. And then get back to the fun stuff, which is putting the brand new shiny body pieces on. So let's get going on that. I found a seal. This is the old one. The new one's on. And I test fit it without the plunger, and it does take pressure to put the C-clip in. So that just tells me that this angled or beveled, whatever you'd want to call it, area presses on that O-ring. So I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna get a seal. I'm optimistic, and I'm gonna put this back together and move on. It's just so nice outside. I had to go for a ride. Took out the Yamaha. Not very far, just there's dirt at the end of my street. Just went out there, rode for 20-30 minutes. Anyhow, the assistant is back. Well, some good news on the front fork. I've got a dry area here. Before that was leaking really good, and now it's been 2 days and I don't see any oil spots. And it does have like 10 pounds or 12 pounds of air pressure in the forks. So if it was going to leak, it'd be leaking right now. It still could leak, of course, but I'm happy I took that time to do that because I really didn't want to order a new one. So I can put that all back together and get the front fender on. I got the tank, side cover, and tail section on. Still got to kind of tighten everything up. Got to put like the key in the back for the seat. I really love this, the way that seat came out for an aftermarket seat cover. It looks really good. So, man, it's close. I think this is going to be a short video because really I don't have anything else to do other than put the fender on and just some miscellaneous stuff. And it's ready to fire up and take for a ride if I decide to do that. It's finished. The GS1100E. It is back together and it's running with its big headlight and the beautiful paint shining off the sun. And I really think that color is a dead nuts match. I've seen a lot of these bikes and I sold them when I was a kid. I sold these bikes brand new at the Suzuki dealer here in Reno, and that's the champagne color for sure. We've got a little bit of tuning to do, but not bad, because it runs really nice. So, another restoration, and this one wasn't a long one. It didn't really take that much. I mean, it was work, but I didn't have to paint the frame, and I didn't do a lot of the things I normally do, and it's, I think, better for it. It's not a complete restoration. It's kind of a survivor with a paint job and a seat cover, because that's really all I've done other than maintenance. It needed so much maintenance, and it is clean enough to ride around and take the bike night and do all the fun stuff, and I know that it flies because it just around the neighborhood when I was testing it out and giving it a thorough going over it, the acceleration was awesome, and it was just so smooth and low in torque. So I'm really wanting to ride it, but then again, I'm gonna try to take like 3 or 4 of these down to bike night here that I have never driven, that have the stickers on the tires and are just unridden since restoration, and that is kind of a cool thing. So next thing I need to do is find a 3-bike trailer. I had one before, and get that thing ready to go so that when it gets warmer, I can take about 3 of these to bike night. And who knows, not looking to sell them, but maybe if somebody offered me something I couldn't refuse, then it probably 1 or 2 of them would go away. So anyhow, GS82 GS1100E. A friend of mine named Mark had one of these when he and I were in the car business, and that's kind of why I wanted to restore this. It's just something that I remember way back when in '82. So I hope that you are able to use this video if you're building one or any sort of inline 4. And look for my next video. I don't know exactly what's going to be next. I'm just out there kind of looking. So maybe a Kawasaki, maybe a Suzuki. But thanks for watching.